Thank you all so much for dialing in to this week's installment of Tune In Tuesday. For those of you tuning in for the first time, these are 15-minute health-oriented calls led by industry specialists like myself, and our goal is to give you more information or tools surrounding multiple ideas of health and how you can use them within your own lives. So you can type any questions or comments you have in the chat box at any point. Today's focus will be on goals. So hello, my name is Megan Potter, and I am a National Account Executive at TotalWellness. So I have the opportunity to work with companies to implement on-site and remote services for their employees. And a brief introduction on Total Wellness. Total Wellness provides wellness services in all 50 states. And in fact, last year we served over 500 clients in a variety of industries, including wellness and health management, insurance, medicine, technology, you name it. And how we help. With our biometric screenings, we offer venipuncture blood testing with a comprehensive panel, as well as finger stick blood testing with immediate results. And then in addition to on-site screenings, we offer alternative options if you have remote employees or if you have smaller sites, as well as flu shots in the fall. And biometric screenings can really be a good first step to identifying some goals you might want to make individually, as well as some goals you might want to make as a company. So as I mentioned, today we are talking about goals. Goals are great when you want to make changes in your life. They provide that vision for the long term and motivation in the short term, as well as actionable steps you can take. However, I'm sure you guys have all can all correlate to this. One common mistake people make is starting with too big of goals and getting burnt out and overwhelmed. So one way to avoid that burnout and goal skipping is to start small. Start with realistic, bite-sized steps and build that self-trust that you'll show up for yourself and continue on from there. So let's dive into 7 goals you can set for yourself this year and ways you can bring those healthy goals or healthy habits to your workforce. So first, I want to start with talking about eating healthier. And being the new year, there's really no better time to start eating healthier. After that holiday season filled with junk food, the new year is a great time to give your body that break that it needs. And you don't have to go full vegan or try any extreme diets to see benefits. Just adding more leafy greens to your meals or even eating less are 2 simple ways to eat healthier. Depending on where you live, a CSA or community supported agriculture program might be a good option that you can bring to your office. CSA programs involve partnering with a local farm and investing in their business. So as they harvest food throughout the year, you will get a portion of it. And many CSA programs will also set up a convenient delivery service as well. So they'll bring it right to your office, and this allows your employees to take that fresh and healthy food home with them every week. Next is stress. And just saying that you're stressed can set off a whole cascade of chemicals in the body, epinephrine and cortisol and neurotransmitters in the brain that make us feel, well, completely stressed out. So taking a step back and going for a walk or getting a quick break can be so helpful. Employees need time away from their desks when they need a break from work. A designated area to unwind and recharge will help prevent overly stressed employees and help with employee burnout. One solution is to select an unused room or designate a space in the office to transform into a de-stressing zone. Consider stocking the room or area with comfortable seating or stress relieving games or a speaker playing quiet relaxation tunes. Another option is flexible workspaces, which can also help diminish some of this stress by reducing the amount of time spent commuting and allowing employees to work on projects during a time that best suits their lifestyle. And there really are a whole variety of ways you can address stress and help employees in your workforce. Those are just a few. Next is protect your skin. Skin cancer is the most common cancer in America. In fact, 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer by the age of 70. But the good news is that skin cancer is also the most preventable type of cancer. Protecting yourself from skin cancer is relatively easy. Wear sunscreen daily. As soon as you step out of the shower in the morning, apply it all over, or do it as part of your morning routine, like right after brushing your teeth, so you won't forget. And if you can't stay out of the sun, at least avoid it between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. when the sun is most intense. And even in the winter, even right now, the sun's rays are still powerful enough to do damage, so wear sunscreen. And encourage your employees. Be sure you and your employees are prepared for this summer to stay sun safe. You can bring this issue to the top of your employees' minds by providing something like a dermaview testing or skin cancer education. You might even consider providing some sunscreen to your employees just to let them know you're serious about sun safety. Next, I want to talk about annual appointments. And annual appointments are so important because they can help find problems before they start. Now is a great time to make a list of your annual checkups for the year and then call in and schedule those appointments. This will help avoid the "I'll get to it later" cycle and keep you up to date on important appointments. And one way you can encourage your employees to do this is by offering some kind of incentive for these annual checkups, like visiting their doctor. For example, at Total Wellness, we collect biometric results through our PCP or primary care provider program and provide employers with aggregate data. Next is meditate. In our fast-paced world filled with technology that requires us to seemingly be plugged in all the time, it's so nice to unplug. When you take time to meditate, it allows you to slow down and reflect on the present moment in a purposeful manner. Intentional actions like mindful activities really help your employees make thoughtful choices while being purposeful in their words and responses. So you can do this by taking a few minutes every Monday, maybe it's at your Monday meeting, to set a calm tone for the workday. It helps everyone feel a little less frazzled and more in control of what lies ahead for the week. Another idea is to make a comfortable space that employees can unwind in, similar to a spa setting. Once space is created, let employees know about it at the next staff meeting or via email. You can consider adding a sign on the door that reads, "Shh, mindfulness in progress." And best of all, this option is great any day of the week, not just on Mondays. Sleep is next. If you are one of those people that regularly skips out on good sleep, you're also skipping over good health. Studies show that sleep deprivation has both short and long-term consequences on the body. Losing good sleep impacts memory and mood and judgment, along with causing even deeper health issues. Sleep deprivation also leads to a risk of issues like diabetes and obesity and more. And frequent nights with disrupted sleep can also contribute to low energy levels throughout the day, which impacts individuals both at work and at home and beyond. And this leaves employees with less energy to complete those physical and mental tasks. Poor concentration and decision-making, less patience with coworkers and family, and less ability to cope with those stressful situations. So having a good sleep habits is so important. Show your employees you support their health by possibly offering some free tools or programs or resources, and there are a ton out there that will help them get some more quality shut-eye. For example, Sleepio is a digital sleep improvement program. Sleepio brings together a team of world experts in sleep science and cognitive behavioral therapy to deliver a 6-week online sleep improvement program. And there are tons more out there as well. And last, but certainly not least, is move more. Our bodies were made to move, not sit in a chair all day. And with 80% of American adults not meeting the national physical activity recommendations of 150 minutes of exercise per week, it's really important to focus on moving more and sitting less on a daily basis. And exercise makes your employees happy. Breaking a sweat has been known to improve moods and reduce stress, and employees who are more physically active will receive a rush of endorphins, serotonin, and dopamine, promoting a feeling of well-being and happiness. Encourage your employees to set a reminder every 30 minutes to stand up, or better yet, have the whole team get moving when the alarm chimes. It may seem silly at first, but after a while, you'll get used to it, and it creates a sense of camaraderie. Another great idea is offering on-site fitness classes or even cheaper options, starting a walking club. And these are ways that employees can continue to move together. So hopefully you found a couple ideas to inspire some healthy goals for 2019. Whatever your goals are for the year, remember to write them down. When you write down your goals, whether that be digitally or on paper, you bring each goal into focus. It can feel quite overwhelming to set all of your goals for 2019 and think about achieving all of them if you don't break each one down. So instead of looking at all 365 days as a huge mountain to climb, look at your list in smaller bite-sized pieces. Work backwards from your main goal and create tiny steps by month, by week, by day. It makes it less overwhelming and more doable. So I want to leave you guys with this. A captain of a ship never starts off a journey without a map or destination in mind. Otherwise, the ship would end up going in circles and never make its final destination. Or worse yet, it would crash. The same can be said for goal planning. If you don't have a clearly charted course, you're likely to get frustrated and give up due to a lack of progress. So go tackle your goals. Thank you. And it looks like you guys were asking questions, so let me touch back and see what you guys have. So is packaged bread considered packaged processed food? So as far as food recommendations, it's going to be a little different for everyone, but yes, I would say packaged bread would consist of processed food. A lot of times, anything that's packaged, they're going to throw a lot of preservatives and just additional additives in those. So you really want to look for those fresh fruits and vegetables, items that are on the outermost edges of the store. And it looks like Alexa threw up a link on the how high is too high for SPF. Let's see. As far as the flu shot, I won't touch on this one, but there are some resources online as far as the flu shot goes, and how your body reacts to the flu shot is different for each person. And blue light filters are great on mobile devices, or I've even seen that they have glasses that come out now, so you can just throw on those glasses when you're on your computer, or even getting a blue light filter on your screen. So I think that is a great option. Awesome. Well, that looks like everything. Thank you all for joining in today. And thank you, Fitspot, for having me on. I really appreciate your guys' time and your questions. And hopefully you were able to get some goals that you can bring to your own personal life as well as to your employees. And yeah, so thank you. Thank you, everyone. And sounds good. I bet we can wrap it up.